Today on Forbes, American Airlines fined a record $50 million for mistreating disabled customers. The Department of Transportation, or DOT, announced in late October a fine of $50 million levied on American Airlines for, quote, numerous serious violations of the laws that protect passengers with disabilities. The fine is 25 times larger than the previous largest airline penalty for violations of disability protections. The agency called it, quote, a new precedent for how DOT will enforce against such violations going forward. The Fort Worth-based company reported a net profit of $822 million for fiscal year 2023, so the penalty represents 6% of the company's earnings last year. American Airlines directed Forbes to a statement about the settlement that says the carrier will, quote, continue the airline's significant actions to improve the travel experience for customers traveling with wheelchairs and mobility devices. U.S. law requires airlines to provide a timely return of wheelchairs and other mobility devices in the condition in which they were received, and to provide passengers with disabilities prompt assistance to get on and off aircraft. American said in its statement that in 2023 it received more than 8 million requests from customers for wheelchair assistance. Out of those, less than 1 in 1,000 customers submitted a disability-related complaint. DOT contended that during the 5-year period of its investigation, American mishandled, quote, thousands of wheelchairs by damaging them or delaying their return, leaving travelers without the device they need for mobility. One incident captured on video at the Miami International Airport showed American's ground crew dropping a wheelchair down a baggage ramp. In its statement, American said, quote, in recognition of the special challenges passengers with disabilities face, in 2024 alone, American invested more than $175 million in services, infrastructure, training, and new technology to help ease their journey and transport their specialized equipment. As part of the $50 million penalty, American Airlines must pay a $25 million fine to the U.S. Treasury and is required to spend the other $25 million on investments in equipment to reduce incidents of wheelchair damage, investments to reduce incidents of wheelchair delay, compensation for affected passengers, and more. In July 2022, DOT published the Airline Passengers with Disabilities Bill of Rights to help travelers understand what they're entitled to when they fly.